Feel love, feel love, feel love, feel love.
What's up guys, it's Ciara here and welcome back to my channel. So it is now December and not only is it officially time to start getting excited about Christmas, but it means it is time for another favorites video. I have a bunch of favorites from November that I wanted to share with you guys, and I have a lot more beauty products than last month, so I'm excited about that. And without rambling on too much, let's get straight into it. Here are all of the things that I have been loving in November. I had to kick things off with a beauty favorite, and this is the new party collection from YSL. This is a palette, a lipstick, and a tube of the Touche Éclat concealer. So these three products are from their Sparkle Clash collection, which is part of their holiday collection for 2016. So not only do they look so festive and party appropriate, but they're also amazing, makeup products as well. Everybody knows Touche Éclat. It's been one of the best concealers out there for a really long time, so I love that they have this new kind of sparkly edition. And then they also have one of their gorgeous lipsticks, and this is in the shade 9, and it is Rouge Pour Couture, and it's a really nice kind of berry shade. They also have a palette as well, which is really cool. So the palette is, I've been using this guy as well. The palette has two different lip colors, and then it has a highlighter which is really kind of shimmery and iridescent, and then it has a quad of eyeshadows there. Now I haven't really used the eyeshadows, even though I really want to try the gold one and maybe the berry ones as well, so I must give those a go. But in general, it's just a really fab palette, and it's a really good size for popping into your clutch bag if you have a night out coming up. So yeah, I've been really loving these guys, and I can't wait to wear them a little bit more coming up to the party season as well. So next up in my favorites, keeping with beauty, I have two different skin products from Armani Prima. So this is obviously the beauty brand by Giorgio Armani, so it is on the more kind of luxury price point end. I was sent both of these just in a press pack, and I wasn't too sure what to do with them at first because the packaging is very vague, it doesn't really explain. But this one I have been using kind of as a primer. Now this is called the Smart Moisture Serum, and it is said to give targeted moisturizing to the different areas of the skin, and it feels really luxurious on the skin. It definitely feels really nice. So I've just been using this pretty much as a primer. I've been popping on my moisturizer, letting that dry in, and then popping this on under my makeup. But the other product from the Armani Prima range that I've been really enjoying is this one here. Now this one here is a lip and eye contour perfector. I don't really know what that means, but I have been using this as kind of an under eye primer. So the consistency of this is a lot thicker, and I've been using this under my eyes as kind of like a primer, and it's been working wonders. Now when I do a full face of makeup, like if I'm filming or if I'm doing any kind of TV work or shooting for the blog, I usually wear a lot of makeup. My base is quite heavy, and I have 2 layers of concealer under my eyes as well as powder, so that can be very heavy on the skin. And I find that this primer, when I use it under my eyes beforehand, it really makes the skin really supple and really moisturized, and I feel like the makeup that I'm using on top really adheres a lot better to my skin. So again, both of them are quite expensive. They're a luxury beauty product. I'll leave the links to them below if you want to check them out. I have been really enjoying them. So next up in my monthly favorites, I have a perfume. I feel like I have a different perfume every month now, but I really do have a new favorite, and this month it is the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb perfume. Now I actually never had bought a bottle of Flower Bomb before, and now I understand what the fuss is about. This is just such a quintessential feminine scent. It's so floral and so girly. To me it kind of feels like a more mature version of the Britney Spears Fantasy range, which I absolutely loved, no shame. I had both the purple and the pink ones, and I adored them. This feels like a much more grown up and a much more elegant version of that scent. Now I've said this before, I am absolutely woeful at describing smells, but to me this smells really floral, really light, really feminine, and is just a really lovely smell. So next up in beauty favorites, I have a body moisturizer, and this is the Kiehl's Creme de Corps, which is one of their most popular moisturizers and one that I had actually never tried before. So yes, as you can see, this is such a festive bottle, and it is a limited edition collaboration with the artist Jeremy Ville, and it's just so cute. So this product is definitely one of Kiehl's best sellers. It is such a nice moisturizer, and I am shocked that I had not tried it before this. So I go to the gym between 4 and 5 times a week, so obviously I'm showering pretty much every single day, and my skin can just get a little bit more dry with all of the kind of scrubbing that I'm doing. So this is really helping. What I quite like about it is it's kind of a mix between a light and a heavy moisturizer, in the sense that it feels really substantial, but it's not like sticky or heavy on the skin. So I pop this on and it dries in quite quickly, whereas if I wanted to use, let's say, a body butter, that would definitely take a lot longer to dry in. So yeah, it comes in a very generous size as well, which has to be said. So I am absolutely loving this, and I especially love its little festive makeover as well. So next up in my beauty roundups, I have a hair tool, and I feel like you guys are going to laugh at me because I have only started using this now, but my favorite is a tangle teaser. Now I know that this is no secret to everyone watching this, like I think pretty much every girl out there has a tangle teaser, but I had never picked up one, and I was using a really cheap version, which, looking at it now, was actually really bad. So that eventually broke, and then I decided to spring the €15 for a tangle teaser, and I'm so happy I did. This is a really good hairbrush. So keeping in line with hair, my next few favorites are some hair products from Kevin Murphy. So I get my hair done in Preen Hair Salon on Dame Street. They are such a nice salon and such a lovely group of people, and that is where I go for all of my hair needs. So I popped in there last week to get a much needed trim, and also to kind of tone down my colour. I had been meaning to pick up a few products from Kevin Murphy for so long, and I finally bit the bullet and got like loads of things. So the two in particular that I wanted to show you are two that they use on me in the salon all the time. This one here, which is the Hair Resort Spray. Now what this does is it kind of gives you that lovely beachy texturized hair, especially when you spray it in when your hair is damp. So I actually like to let my hair air dry as much as I can, and if I'm organized about it, I will wash my hair before I go to bed and let it dry overnight. So this is absolutely perfect for spraying into the hair and kind of scrunching it up a bit to give it that nice texture. I've tried loads of different ones before and they've not been that great, but this one I was really impressed with, and it also smells incredible. So I had to pick this one up for myself, and I am delighted I did. And the second one is this Do Over spray, and this is basically a mix between a texturizing dry shampoo and dry powder spray. So basically what it is a finishing spray. The best way I can describe it is, do you know when you brush your hair or style your hair and it's really slippery and kind of sleek, and it's kind of annoying, especially when if you washed it that day. So this kind of takes that away from the hair. It adds a little bit of grit to the hair. So let's say if you were doing it in some sort of style, it would be great because it would add that little bit of hold. Or if you just wanted to leave it down and have it be a bit textured. Now this isn't heavy at all, so it's perfect for popping in your bag and just spraying throughout the day if you feel like your hair needs like a little bit of zhuzh, which mine always does. It actually needs some now. So I'm going to show you what it is like to spray. It smells amazing. I'm just going to grab my hair and do this, and it just gives it a little bit more dimension, and it's super light as well, so it's not going to weigh the hair down at all. But yeah, if your hair needs a little bit of zhuzhing, it's perfect. So that is all for my beauty favorites this month. I told you there was a lot more beauty than last month. And then I have another product that I want to show you, and it is kind of a lifestyle product, I guess I would call that. It's a candle, so I think a candle would probably be a lifestyle product, or maybe it's decor. Anyway, it's a candle from Brook and Scholes. Now this is the nicest smell ever. It is sandalwood, vanilla and salted caramel, so you can imagine what that smells like. So Brook and Scholes are a lovely Irish candle brand. I love supporting Irish brands here on my YouTube and also on my blog as well. I'm pretty sure the candles are all about €22, which actually comes in at a lot less expensive than the likes of Jo Malone or Diptyque. So if you wanted something on the luxury candle end but you didn't want to pay full whack. So I have a few more fashion and accessory favorites to show you guys. First of which is a pair of sunglasses. Now you would have spotted these sunglasses if you watched my 5 key pieces to start a luxury collection video. If you fancy a gander at that, I will leave the link to it below. But these are a pair of Celine's, and they are the Tilda sunglasses in the tortoise shell. Now Like, I know it's winter and it's obviously a lot darker outside, but I pretty much wear sunglasses every single day. I find that they protect my eyes from the wind, and they also just look so fab with any outfit. So yeah, I'm a gal that really does wear sunglasses even in December. So I'm going to show you these guys. They're so nice. Now, I talk about these a lot more in my accessories video, which I will link below, but as you can see, they have a really squared shape and they're also really oversized as well. So they're definitely a really like sassy pair of sunglasses. They're really comfortable to wear and I just love them. I think it's pretty self-explanatory as to why these are in my monthly favorites. So I picked these up from a website called Smart Buy Glasses, and they are a distributor that sells loads of different designer sunglass brands, but they do them at a slightly more discounted price. So if you're interested in picking up a pair of Celine's, definitely check them out because they do sell them at a cheaper price than I have seen on other websites and even in department stores as well. So I will leave a link to these guys below. They are definitely a monthly favorite for sure. So another accessory that I have been loving in November is this super cute hat from Custom Vintage Dublin. So this is one of their new beanies and it is a luxury beanie. So it is a wool cashmere mix, and as you can see, it has a super furry bobble on top as well. It is that time of the year that the temperatures have really dropped. You need to bring out the big guns and you have to have a good hat in your wardrobe. So this is like bringing together comfort and function in that it's super warm, but it's also really fashionable as well. Now, I featured this in my Irish Christmas gift guide. It was one of the products that I recommended as a really good Christmas gift, so I will leave the link to it below. But if you want to know more about all of my Irish Christmas gift recommendations, then definitely check out that video below. In that video you'll also see how you can detach and swap out the little fluffy pom-poms as well, so I'll leave the link to that below if you want to check it out. So the very last product I wanted to show you guys in my November favorites is this necklace from Thomas Sabo. Now, any of you guys with a keen eye will have spotted this necklace in pretty much every video in the past month or so because I've been wearing this non-stop. Now, I did an in-store collaboration with Thomas Sabo about a month ago and I picked this up as part of the collaboration, and this is from their Diamonds collection. So it's basically a small dainty chain with a spinning coin on a little holder, and on one side of the coin it has an infinity symbol, and the infinity symbol is dotted with lots of little diamonds. Now, what is so cool about this is that these are actually real diamonds. So Thomas Sabo have brought out this new collection which is basically an affordable selection of diamonds. So it means that, you know, even at a lower price point you can still have diamonds in your jewelry collection, which I think is really cool. So I wanted to make sure to mention this because I have been wearing it non-stop. I absolutely love it, but it's also really good as a Christmas present for someone because the prices are very affordable, but you're getting that piece of like such luxury. You can actually get the other side of the coin engraved. I actually haven't done this yet. It is on my to-do list. I really want to get something nice engraved on it, but that is a service that Thomas Sabo also offer for free, which is really cool. So I just wanted to pop that in because it's definitely been a favorite of mine, and if you go back and look at my other videos you'll see that I've been wearing it in pretty much every video. So the book that I've been loving this month is Suck Less by Willem Belli, and I have been listening to it on Audible, which is an app that I'm just obsessed with, and it is so funny. So Willem Belli is a drag queen and he's one of my favorite drag queens. I've absolutely loved him for years, and he wrote a book recently and it is so funny. So if you are into drag queens and like drag culture, definitely check it out. I'll leave the link to it below. Just be forewarned, it has a lot of adult content, and it is, you know, he is a really fierce queen and he talks about a lot of crazy stuff. So if you are easily offended, maybe don't read it, but if you have a good sense of humor and if you love drag queens and if you want to learn how to suck less in your life in general, then I recommend checking it out. So there you have it, guys. Those are all of the products and accessories and things that I have been loving in November. Like everybody, December is such a busy month for me. I have so many work commitments. I also have loads of family and friend things that are going on. So I'm going to upload my weekly videos as normal, but you are going to see a lot more vlogs over December, and I'm really going to try and bring you guys as much content as I possibly can in December. So if you are interested in following all of my Vlogmas antics and seeing what I get up to this December, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. So if you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that would help me out a lot. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will leave the link in the end card after this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Feel love. Feel love. Feel love.